Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name's Haley. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today we are going to move on to the second part of the series of decluttering my makeup. And if you guys didn't already know, we're going to be decluttering, oh my gosh, all of my concealers. As you can tell, I have way too many in this basket. My sister counted it for me right before this video, and I have 27 concealers. I'm sorry, but that is way too many flippin' concealers. So we're going to go ahead and start decluttering. If you guys want to see what I keep and what I give away, then please keep watching. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the drugstore side as we did before in my foundation decluttering video, which I just uploaded. So if you guys haven't watched it yet, I will leave it linked down below in the description box for you to watch. All the decluttering of my foundation. So let's go ahead and get started with the concealers. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the one that I actually used today underneath my eyes. And if I used it underneath my eyes today, you guys can guess that I will be keeping this. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer. And I have mine in the shade light, and then I also have a light medium. So I was using this more so when I was more fair and light skin toned, and now that I am really tan during the summertime, I use the light to medium underneath my eyes just to kind of help brighten, but also keep my under eyes very, very hydrated. So this will definitely be going in the keep pile. For the other concealer, this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Now this is a very popular concealer in the market of just the YouTube world. This is probably like $4 to $5, very affordable, but honestly, it just doesn't do it for me. So this will be in the giveaway pile. I had the two shades Light Ivory and Porcelain, and these are honestly just too light for me right now, so I'm going to go ahead and give these away to somebody else that will use them more than me. Now, for these two concealers, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I absolutely love these two concealers, so I will be keeping them. I actually have two in the shade number 10, which is the light one. I love using this to either spot conceal or put it underneath my eyes to help brighten. I thought I had another one because I also had like the number 20 as well, but I think I just have the number 10s right now, and I had already trashed the number 20. So I'm definitely keeping the Maybelline Fit Me. If you guys need to find this, you can find it at any local drugstore, Target, CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, anywhere. Go pick it up. I think it's like maybe $8. So super affordable and definitely going in the keep pile. Now, the other concealer that has been just raved about recently, and also possibly a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, which I actually did a video on as well. So I'll also have that link down below. But this is the Makeup Revolution concealer. This is their Conceal and Defined. I got mine in the shade C5, and I will definitely say that this is a very full coverage concealer coming from the drugstore. So if you guys are looking for full coverage, I will be keeping this. If you guys were wondering, I'm not giving this one away. I love it so much, and they have such a wide variety of shades. I stumbled over my words again, but this is definitely a concealer that I'm keeping, is what I'm trying to say. So if you guys are in the mood for a new full coverage concealer from the drugstore, I found this at Ulta, so go pick it up, and it's going in the keep pile. Now this one, a YouTuber that is very well known on YouTube named Tati, she recommended this Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. So of course I had to go try it out for myself. I got mine in the shade, I think I got it in 05. Yeah, 05 Light Natural. You can also find this at Ulta as well. This is definitely more of a medium to full coverage concealer, which I personally like for using underneath the eyes and to highlight. So this will definitely be going in the keep pile. Geez, I feel like I'm keeping more than I'm giving away, but trust me, I have some more that I'm going to be giving away in just a moment. So this is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and I got mine in the shade 01, and honestly, this concealer doesn't cut it for me. It's very sheer to light coverage. Some people really say that this is full coverage, but I don't know how it's full coverage because it's not full coverage on me. So I am going to be giving this away, but actually I don't even, oh yeah, there's still product in it. I was going to say if it's empty, I'm going to go ahead and just trash it, but I'm going to go ahead and give that in the donate giveaway pile. Now this next concealer I have recently just fallen in love with. This is the Wet n Wild Concealer Photo Focus, and I got mine in the shade light medium beige because I knew I was going to be more tan, and I got this right after I got home from Palm Springs to test it out. And oh my gosh, this is the one that I have right now on my skin with my L'Oreal foundation. I love to spot conceal with this concealer, so I'm definitely keeping it. It's probably like $4 to $5, so I got mine at Target. If you're looking for an affordable concealer, go ahead and pick this one up. It's amazing. Now I have two Revlon concealers here. This is the Revlon Color Stay. I have the shade Light, and then I also have the shade Light Medium. I always go in between light and light medium if I have a tan or if I'm kind of more of a more of a fair to light skin tone. So if it was up to me right now, I'd be using more of the light to medium to spot conceal. But this concealer from the drugstore is really good. It's more of a medium to full coverage. So if that's what you're looking for from the drugstore and you haven't tried this one out yet, please do. I will definitely be keeping these two concealers. Now, to keep going with the whole drugstore concealer declutter, this is by Flower Beauty. This is the Drew Barrymore line that you can find at Walmart. I recently just picked this up maybe 2 months ago, and it is their Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer, and I got mine in the shade L1 through 2. And this is too light for me right now, so I will be decluttering this and giving this away to somebody else because I'm too tan, and by the time it becomes winter time and I become more pale, this will probably be expired. So I'm going to give this to maybe my sister to try to use because she's a lot more paler than I am. So let's go ahead and move on. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible Concealer. You guys, I've been wanting to love this so badly because this is one of my favorite foundations that they have, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. But their concealer, I've tried it 3 times now, maybe even more, and every single time it has burned underneath my eyes, like a burning sensation. And at first I thought I was just crazy, so of course I tried it a couple more times. But then Casey Holmes, who's another YouTuber here who I absolutely love and adore, and I actually met her at a Smashbox event. But anyways, getting off topic there, she also said that this L'Oreal Pro Glow Concealer made her under eyes burn anywhere that she put it on her face. So I'm actually just going to be trashing this because I don't want to give this away to somebody and have them burn their eyes. So this is just going in the trash. It was pretty much kind of more done but not done, but going in the trash. Now this next product, I know that I have completely run out of this side right here. This is the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Face Duo. So what it has is a sculpting side for more contouring on this side, and then a highlighting for underneath the eyes or the center of the face. I really like this duo, but to be honest with you, it's kind of pricey. It's between, I think, like $12.99 and even $16.99, and girls and guys, I don't have time to spend money like that on something that's a duo and at the drugstore. I feel like lately drugstore has become so pricey, and I don't know what's going on, but I don't feel like they're really upping their game in the type of product quality to be charging us as much as they are with stuff like this. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on this, and this is actually pretty much done. So that's going to go away in the trash. Now to keep it going with the drugstore, this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this is definitely an OG of the YouTube world when it comes to concealers. So of course I had to try it out, and as you guys can tell, it is literally completely empty. I don't think I can get anything else out of this, so this is going in the trash. But this was a pretty decent concealer. I would say it's more of a medium to full coverage. So if you guys are looking in the realm of more medium to full coverage concealers at the drugstore and you haven't tried this one yet, plus Maybelline's also really affordable, so you can't go wrong with this. But I'm going to go ahead and toss this in the trash because it's pretty much donezo. Alright, I only got 2 more for the drugstore left. This is the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer. It claims it's waterproof, and I got mine in the shade Natural. I honestly think that this is just way too thick of a concealer, so I'm going to go ahead and pass this on. It's super full coverage. I feel like you can almost cover a tattoo with this because it is so full coverage. So if that's what you're looking for from the drugstore or something that's more affordable and super full coverage, definitely try this one from NYX. But I'm going to go ahead and pass this on to somebody else. Now, the last product from the drugstore, this is actually a color correcting concealer, and I got this for my freelance kit, and it has been super helpful, so I'm definitely keeping this. And it has a bunch of different shades to color correct on the skin, so to help hide redness, there's the green one to help brighten up underneath the eyes, there's the yellow and the peach. So this has definitely come in handy for myself and clients as well, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Now we're going to move on to the higher end. So let's go ahead and start with this Bobbi Brown. This is their Corrector Concealer in Light Medium Peach. And I was actually given this concealer when I worked at Sephora. And honestly, it's just too thick, too creamy. It's too much underneath the eyes. I haven't tried it on my face because I don't really have too much discoloration anymore on my skin. But this honestly is just a no-go for me. I'm going to see if maybe somebody else wants to try it out. But if not, I'm just going to go ahead and toss it in the trash because it's just a goner at this point. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this because this has completely been discontinued from Kat Von D, but this is their Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer, and they used to have this in the past, and I loved it at first when my skin was super, super breaking out. I really needed coverage with my concealer, and I've learned better now to put a little bit more foundation than concealer, but anyways, that's another topic. So this is actually discontinued, and this is super old. I'm pretty sure it has definitely been expired, so I'm going to go ahead and just toss this in the trash because we can't even get it anymore. Now the next two are the Too Faced Born This Way concealers. It's more of a natural finish, and I have mine in the shade medium nude and also light. And honestly, I've used all of these up because I really needed some more concealer, and Sephora was so kind enough to give me these when I worked there. So these are actually completely done and out. I would say if you need a more higher end concealer but you still want a natural finish, definitely try out the Too Faced Born This Way. I know that they did just come out with a new concealer, which I really want to try. So if you guys want to see a video on that one, just reviewing it and seeing what it's like compared to other concealers, let me know. But these are just going to be tossed in the trash because they're pretty much gone. Alright, so this is the Sephora Collection Bright Future Concealer, and this is honestly done as well, so this is pretty much just going to go in the trash. So I try my best to use up a lot of my concealers, but at the same time, as you guys could tell, I still have a ton of concealers with a lot of product left. So this is too light for me right now. This would be Custard number 7. I used to use this on clients when I worked at Sephora as well, and it was just more of a light to medium concealer. So if you're looking for an affordable concealer from Sephora and more of a little bit higher end, because I think this was maybe like between $16 and $20, definitely try it out, but this just didn't do it for me. I did use it up just so I didn't waste product, but that's going in the trash because there's nothing else left. So this one could have been in the drugstore or the higher end because this is the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. And you guys, this is amazing from Ulta. And you know, we're always skeptical about Ulta Beauty, not in general, but like the line itself, kind of like Sephora collection. Everybody thinks that that's like too cheap, so they don't buy that specific stuff from the brand itself. But actually, this really intrigued me. And one of the girls that I watch on here, Allie Glines, I hope I'm saying her last name right. She's an amazing YouTuber, and I love her, so you guys have to check her out. But this has become one of her new favorite concealers. And I got mine in the shade Light Warm, and this is honestly pretty much empty, so I have to go and pick up a new one. So I really did enjoy this one. It was around maybe $9 or $12, and that's pretty good for a very full coverage concealer. So I'm definitely going to just be throwing this one away, but I'm going to pick up a new one and keep it in my collection. I promise you we're almost done. I know I've been talking a lot. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible, but I feel like we're doing pretty good on dispersing and keeping some and giving some away. So let's go ahead and keep going with this little series here. So of course I had to talk to you guys about the Tarte Shape Tape. I got mine in the past in the shade Light Sand, so that's this one. I honestly have not been reaching for this very much. I've honestly been reaching for the Wet n Wild one so much more, and that's probably because I know that this one is so much more expensive, so once I run out of this, I'm going to have to go spend another $30, where when I use this one, I'm going to have to just spend another $5. So to me, these are somewhat comparable, but this is very, very full coverage, so if that's what you're looking for and you need a high-end concealer, definitely try it out. And you can spot conceal with it, you can highlight underneath the eyes. Some people even take darker shades and kind of contour and sculpt their skin out, so you can definitely do that. This is going to go in the keep pile because I still haven't even finished it yet, and there's still a ton of product in it, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep that. Now for my last two, I'm just going to talk about them together so we can get this video done and over with. But this is a concealer from Tarte. This is their Amazonian Clay Waterproof 12-Hour Concealer, and this is pretty much hit the pan. It's almost out, and I'm just going to be throwing this one away. This one was, I wouldn't say too full coverage, but it was just a lot of concealer on the face, and throughout the day you could just kind of see that there was makeup on my face, and I personally have been going for more of like the no makeup look, which I've been really enjoying lately, but this almost just gave, I can't even open it, this just gave too much concealer. So if you guys are looking for a full coverage and you need a spot conceal with a lot of full coverage, try this one out from Tarte. But I'm going to go ahead and just be throwing this one out because it's pretty old at this point and I don't want to pass that on to somebody else. Now, last but not least, this is from the Sephora collection. They recently just came out with some new stick foundations and also this fuller coverage concealer. So this is the Sephora Make No Mistake High Coverage Concealer. Now, personally, I haven't given this concealer too much thought or like haven't tried it for a really long time, and I got mine in the shade Ginger, so I think that shade is going to be still too light for me. So possibly when I get a little bit more fair after summer, if this hasn't expired, I'll go ahead and try it out. But other than that, this concealer, if you guys are in the realm for a more higher end concealer from Sephora collection, especially because they just came out with it, go ahead and get it. I think it's around maybe $14 or $16, so not too bad for a full coverage concealer. Alright you guys, so as you guys saw all the decluttering, this is the stuff that I am getting rid of, or more so donating. This is the stuff that's going in the trash because it's pretty much done. And then this is the concealers that I'm keeping. So I'm still keeping more than I thought that I would, but they're more so drugstore. I have maybe one high-end in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty proud of what I've gotten rid of. I'm only keeping 10 concealers and I had 27, so that's honestly a lot more than I thought that I even had. Alright everyone, so that concludes my concealer decluttering. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up since it does help out my channel a lot. Also, if you haven't already, please hit that little red subscribe button down at the bottom and also the little notification bell off to the side because that'll notify you every time I upload a video. I also just uploaded my Decluttering All My Foundations video, so I'll have that link down below in the description box as well. If you guys have any other further questions, please let me know in the comment section. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video, and if you guys have video ideas, please send them my way because I'm trying to come up with either another series. I kind of want to do this makeup look because it's a super easy summer run out the door makeup look, so if you guys want to see that, please let me know, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!